Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Sandeep Walia, Head of the Department, University Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Chandigarh University. Today, we are going to discuss the module Cargo Portal Services under the paper Cargo Operations and Management. After completing this module, the students will be able to know what is air cargo at international level. They will also be able to grasp the concept of cargo portal services. The students will be aware about what are the features that airlines, cargo division, freight forwarders are looking forward to in the cargo portal services. They will also become to know about the overall air cargo industry. Dear students, air cargo can be defined as a property that can be carried inside an aircraft. It will include air freight, air express and air mail too. Different types of cargo are transported by the passenger, cargo and combi aircrafts. They all have their limits and constraints. Passenger aircraft uses the free space inside the airplane's baggage area, or popularly known as the belly of the aircraft. Cargo is transferred in the leftover space after passenger baggage has been loaded inside the craft. This cargo is moved through the passenger scheduled flights. The cargo at times can also be moved in a passenger cabin as a handy carry by an onboard courier. Cargo airplanes are specifically for this job, and they carry the shipments on the main deck inside the belly, which is loaded either by nose loading or side loading. The combi aircraft will carry cargo on the main deck, at the back of passenger area and through side loading in the belly hold. The year 2016 witnessed transportation of 52 million metric tons of goods, which represents the 35% of the trade on global levels. But this figure is less than 1% of the world trade if analyzed by volume. This makes it to a figure of 6.8 trillion US dollars of goods annually, or to a tune of 18.6 billion US dollars of goods daily. Airlines make up to the 9% of their business annually. This is in terms of their revenues. This makes it double the amount that airlines earn by their first class business. The industry is committed for the delivery of added value and creates a safe, secure, profitable and sustainable air cargo supply chain. E-airway bills was one of the earliest signs of automation, where the forwarders used to create and manage e-airway bills and send them through digital means only. Nowadays, cargo businesses believe that the future of e-commerce and mobile computers are the ones which will rule the world, including the air cargo world. It gives the satisfaction to the customer that he is in charge of the affairs. The customer believes in any time, anywhere, any place and any gadget that is accessible to the customer. It should not be at the mercy of human working hours too, and should be in an environment of 24/7. Electronic solution is the buzzword. Let us discuss about some common definition about portal services. Students, a web portal can be defined as a website which is specially designed and takes the task of bringing information together from a variety of sources in a simple way, like search engines, blogs, forum, social media and emails. A web portal application can be best described as an interactive tool which is web accessible and is on a website which has high security and will collect related as well as unrelated applications, links and services. The main work of a portal is the tackling of data in such a way that it is easily understood, can be formatted, modified, played with, and it also establishes communication with companies and people. Let us discuss about what can cargo portal systems can do. Cargo portal systems or CPS provide ways to the customer so that the service brings in value to the customer. The usage should be easy, and the easier to smart solutions, the better it is. Cargo portal systems is one of the favorite cargo internet's booking portal. It provides a single-stop solution to a forwarder to access to almost all the globe's leading airlines. With cargo portal system, one can create booking and bring changes in them. The booking made is in real time, and it provides the facility of using many bookings. With the help of cargo portal systems, one can book against the allocations done, can know rates, even the shipments can be seen at times, and the flight status can be tracked. The CPS also helps in creation of master airway will. Is an exercise which one finds quite uphill, and this could be done, and it speeds up the shipment process. CPS can directly transfer the data related to the consignment to the customs and then can see the development or the status of the customs end. In case an airline is using CPS, it extends the distribution which is used by more of the airline's users and will lead to more money, cost reduction and enhanced customer satisfaction. CPS is operated by Unisys. CPS should be easy to use. The cargo bookings could be easily done, and the adjustments of cargo bookings could also be managed. CPS comes with a nil customer cost. The Unisys like the cargo portal system with the airline system in a real-time environment which transmits everything without delay, and outputs of the cargo portal system are same as on the airline's website or its own portal. Good cargo portal system considers the wishes of its customers and implements it in their product design. Even if the look and feel of the portal screen has to be changed, that can be easily changed. Few cargo portal systems also consider the recognition of bookings done on the Excel sheets. Let us discuss about with CPS comes smart ULDs and many more refined data, redefining the future cargo terminals. The futuristic cargo warehouses will have smart devices, smart people and ULDs which will be pushed by technology. These will transform the dead dumb boxes that we see to very interactive gadgets. The earlier older version of warehouses was busiest and most confusing places where each step that needed to be taken could be taken after a lot of deliberations. Now, the geography of warehouse has changed with silence dominating few people and less madness. With artificial intelligence, the internet will be present with sensors which can take a live animal shipment in trouble and can be saved on a pharma product not kept under proper temperature, can be scanned and be repositioned. It has to be a deadly combination of very modern analytics and smartest of devices that will have profound effect on the warehousing and cargo terminals. The goods are made to move with topmost speed, which is made possible by automation or mechanization. The data has to be transferred from the warehouse to the customer through warehouse operator, and it is his or her task. When a consignment got misplaced in a warehouse, it was like searching a needle in a haystack, but with a new technology it can be scanned and the exact location of the shipment can be traced. Earlier, warehouse was the resting place of shipments, but now it is not so. The cargo has to move at the fastest speed wherever it has to land, to a truck or an aircraft or a freight forwarder. The lesser staff concept helps to bring in a very successful automation, but the industry lacks standardization. Setting standards in a cargo industry is an uphill task. The use of artificial intelligence is definitely in, but programming at the artificial intelligence is tough and expensive at the same time. Still, the warehouse being constructed, think of big scanners and machines, whereas the reality in terms of technology is the use of smart glasses, which can scan the ULD unit load devices. So there need to be an alignment between the people who manufacture container and those who make vehicles. The cargo workplace throws a new set of challenges every day. So each day is a new day and new way of troubleshooting. The central hub of the cargo has the right set of data which is operational in nature, but it is the outstation that creates problems by not supplying the correct data to the main terminal. One does not have to be in haste and change the decades-old systems in a day. Rather, it has to be slowly introduced and adapted process. This could result in the blockage at the customs level, and thus the only probable solution that remains is the manual input, which is time consuming. The data authenticity is also often questioned, where suspect data is the main culprit. This suspect data is with regards to the weight and dimensions of the goods, fully digitized industry and manpower which is more IT oriented and is also one of the solutions. The whole of the stakeholders of the industry have to get into digitization, automation and technology driven. In case of interline of one does it to the other ignores, it will create problems in other propositions. Smarter ULDs which are fitted with talking mechanism and actually they can talk to the crafts in their belly holes could make receiving terminals more efficient. Crossover of technology is a time consuming process, and there are airlines that have 8,000 ULDs, replacement or advancement of which will take time and could only be done in a phased manner. This is because the airlines will remain operational while the transformation is done. ULD transformation from a silent, stupid, dumb box to a smart kick or a smarter gadget will have to make a reduce a lot of paperwork, and mails as a smart ULDs will be able to transfer information between parties and can directly communicate. Expectation from cargo portal systems. Cargo portal and reservation systems have to meet the expectation of its customers. Being a business-to-business product satisfaction achievement is the entire make tough. Technological strength is a dream which the freight forwarders and the airlines companies are looking at. The system should be so comprehensive that it manages logistics tasks from the start of booking to the end delivery. It should provide comprehensive solutions for airlines, ground handling agencies, cargo agents, and the companies involved in freight movements. The system has to provide airport-to-airport support, door-to-door support, management of space, e-stock and manual stock reports, etc. The general features that one looks forward to are support of multi-airlines, and each airline can be booked through without touching the other. Preparation of master airway bill and customer handling all should be possible. Physical and e-stock both should be possible. It should be able to print barcoded airway bills. It should be handling the manifestations too. It should be able to handle the charges, correction advice, tracking of shipments and be able to produce the consignment history needed. It should adhere to the International Air Transport Association regulation for the processing of cargo related matter. Equipment and its details can be seen. It also helps in the cargo loyalty programs. Announcement room to provide information to the customers. In terms of rating of cargo, the expectations are changing prices are supported, taking care of changing business environments and changing trends, publishing of special rates as per business rules. The unit load devices should be rated as per the latest ITA standards. On bulk quantity, the discounts can be arranged. Create special discounted rates for different kind of passengers. The agent's commission and all can be seen by the agent as per his contract. Real-time display of space and inventory along with live status of flights. Fleet should also be managed by the portal. The airline will welcome it and it is an uphill task for them. The airlines at a click should be able to access the scheduled flights ad hoc flights, and interline schedules. Creation, updating, and deletion of extra flights should be possible. Disruptions, cancellations, rerouting, and queuing of consignment should be a basic function. Reservation of cargo is a basic work. The expectation for reservation is very high. It should be able to handle business to business and business to client segments. It should be able to queue and prioritize queue. Instead of complete flight turnover, sector-wise revenue calculation should also be a possibility. Interline reservations should also be a possibility. The consignors and freight forwarders can process the payments through credit cards. Embargo management should also be able to be processed through the portal services like setting embargo on the domains of country, city, product, commodity or region, etc. The space control of cargo should be centralized and the portal or the CRS or GDS used should have this capacity. All the cargo for which confirmation has not been given needs to be revisited and replanned by the space controller. The system at a click should be able to show the total booked cargo as well as the total unbooked or available space at a click of the mouse. Tracking and tracing should be managed by the portal. The tracing could be attempted at its own stations as well as worldwide tracer platforms. Discrepancies, if any, in terms of tracing should be exhibited. Each shipment which has discrepancy should have these messages stored with them. These are the few facilities that good portals should have. If we talk about wish list of a portal that is endless and can run endlessly. Dear students, let us discuss about air cargo business going strong. The cargo industry, despite all the restrictions and constraints, has kept silent and used technology as a tool. The cargo industry is facing issues of safety and security. The customer expectations are high. There is company's pressure to do profits and compete in the scenario. It is not only taking the growth to a new level but also making up for the loss and challenges that cargo industry is constant fighting with. The cargo companies are going back to their strength areas. The budgets are diluting and in terms of operations, too many restrictions are there. There is a fight for short-term survival and long-term growth. Companies like Southwest are trying to focus and remain attached to their niche. This is to keep simple and doing the best. The companies have to keep the individual requirements in mind and provide a comprehensive transport solution. There has to be a readiness for any size of cargo along with collaboration with ocean to air and to road companies. The variety of customers make it further challenging from one-piece shipments to companies who entrust the complete supply chain management. The road is long. The pricing policy or the rates also have been simplified at places. Customer service has been the focus amidst the problems in one's hand or problems which are not in one's hand. The commitment level of air cargo airlines have to be similar for be it shipper, consignee or freight forwarder. The air cargo airlines have recognized that it is the customer that rules the roast. To meet the customer demand helps them to achieve what they want to do. The technological element have helped companies to not to outsource their manufacturing and then handle distribution rather entrusting their distribution to a trusted cargo supplier. It is wise to invest in human capital and hire professionals. The combo airlines have time-specific products and they have started providing guarantees. Earlier, guarantee was provided to direct flights and non-stop flights, but it has been now provided to connecting carriers too. Often falling passengers number creates more space for cargo capacity, and this is a challenge. In such a scenario, fleet management through technology is the answer. Fleet management can optimize space and curtail extra expenses. Instead of working on unknown shippers, the cargo airlines are focusing to generate more business from known shippers. The hub and the spoke system have resulted in the chain where the air cargo carriers have created a bond with rail, road and sea agents and service providers too. Tracking the cargo and preparation of bill of lading online seems to be a boon. Cargo portal systems have made the job easier. It provides easy booking, management of shipment and to communicate in this web-enabled globe, meeting the customers' increasing demand and simultaneously making profits are challenging. The low margin profits make the task more tough. The insurance premiums are high, fuel is becoming expensive, the safety security tightening and provisions are also eating up the share. Costs often lead to choosing one cargo service over other, but the assurance of on time is more strong factor for choice. There is a greater collaboration with the forwarders. This brings in more value for the customers. The rise of cargo alliances and investment in technology will help cargo combi players to make profits. Alliance in the industry has risen to a new level. They are bringing innovation with the help of each other's assistance. The shared networks, expertise and resources in the new rule of the game. SkyTeam Cargo, an alliance between Air Mexico Cargo, Air France Cargo, Alitalia Cargo, CSA Cargo, Delta Air Logistics and Korean Air Cargo have 114 countries in a day with 8,217 flights to 512 destinations. Another alliance, WOW Cargo combining Lufthansa Cargo, SS Cargo, Singapore Airlines Cargo and JAL Cargo have linked systems which provide flawless deliveries to 5 continents. Even regional collaboration with local airlines is the norm. Technology is ruling. Certainly, in initiatives such as the Cargo Portal Services Network, the various Cargo Alliance web portals and company-specific web tools such as Active Arrows, CharterNet will benefit greatly from evolving technologies. Transportation providers, for their part, will similarly have to invest in their own visibility and communication tools to enhance the complement their capabilities of their partners. Integrators will likely have more at stake in investigating in technologies because they are controlling the flow of goods from dock to door. Dear students, let us summarize what we have discussed in this module. The hopes of the industry, especially from the air cargo, has been very high. Yet, the industry has not been able to match it for reasons which need elaborate discussions. Air cargo remained a tiny share in the total traffic of the air movements. The 5 decades after the war passed and airlines were still in the illusion that this is their secondary activity and second priority too. Slowly the passenger crafts realized the importance and started selling the belly space of passenger crafts for cargo movements, despite the facts that there exist separate air cargo airlines. This movement of freight by passenger crafts has eaten up the demand for large crafts, specifically for the cargo business. 90s was a period when cargo showed its might. The express parcel carriers can be credited with the efforts that they put in popularizing the cargo and air cargo movements. The market was buzzed with FedEx, DHL, TNT, UPS entered the market, and at the same time there were massive changes in the manufacturing process too. Concepts like just-in-time had arrived. The consumers became stronger as they earned right from the companies to directly track their couriers, parcels and packages, that too within the vicinity of their house. 30 to 40 passengers in number is equivalent to 15 to 20 tons of cargo in terms of revenue. Air cargo overall has a reputation of having poor relations with the people or customers. This was little broken by DHL, TNT, Blue Dart, etc. And with these words, I sum up this module. Thank you.